Hi guys, so what have we got today? Just something that quite easily slips in your pocket. All right, so what we've got is the Xvive A58 wireless system. Now, I believe this is the upgraded version to the U2 one, which was a good unit, but I believe it had maybe a couple of little issues. So what they've done is they've actually redesigned it, had a look, see what people say, and then they've come up with this, which is the A58. And I've been using this at school, and this, if you're a teacher, trust me, I work in a classroom where I also do band stuff as well. So I got a drummer going, bass player going, keyboard player, oh blimey, all singers, everything. So I can easily just walk around the classroom without tripping over. I mean, the kids prefer it if I trip over, if I'm honest, but there we go. That's by the by. So, and I'm going to do an A-B with a lead, and we'll see what you think. See if you can actually tell the difference. All right, so we're going to come back to this in a minute. So I'm just going to run through the quick specs for you. Now, the first thing is, oh, right, okay, this might be the downside. Downside for me, because 8 months ago, I spent 600 odd pounds on a wireless system. And this one is about £130, and I think it's less than $150. Okay, and yeah, all right. Shame I didn't get this 8 months ago. I could have saved quite a lot of money. So that's the downside, but only as far as I'm concerned, all right. It really is a plug and play system, and anyone knows me, I'm Mr. Technophobe, so I literally plugged it straight in, and away we went, all right. It was great. So specs wise, high resolution, 24-bit, okay, 48 kilohertz audio. Now then, this will connect to anything you normally use a 1/4-inch jack for. Now you can use two systems for this almost. Oh, well, you can, not almost, you can. You can have one from going from your guitar to your pedal board, and then from your pedal board to your amp. So it just replaces any cable, that's all it is, all right? So it's absolutely fine. You know, you can use 2 or 3 of these, and you know, it's going to save a lot of cables hanging around, that's for sure. We don't like that. Plus the fact, whenever you use cables and you're on the stage, and I've even years ago, this is what can happen. At the one of my students was playing, and at the end of the number, the drummer thought he was being clever, and he kicked over his cymbal stand. The cymbal went straight down and cut the guitarist, my student's cable, in half, which was he wasn't very happy about that, because he just spent 50 quid on it that day. So that was the drummer's money gone. But that's what can happen. You're not going to get that with this. All right, simple as that. Runtime 5 hours when fully charged. All right, first thing to do, by the way, when you get it, is to fully charge it. Now the great thing with this is they do provide one lead with 2 outputs. Okay, so you can charge them at the same time, which is really kind of really cool. Now, if you're in a hurry, all right, and you've forgotten something, which is me, you can get an hour's runtime in about a 30-minute charge, all right? So, nice and easy. It's compatible, this is a good thing, it's compatible with any type of pickup, active or passive. So if you've got like really high output active, like the EMGs or whatever, this will be compatible with it, all right? It's also good for bass players. That's the good thing, because the range of this, the frequency response, that's not easy to say when you're my age, you know, is 20 to 20,000 hertz. So, you know, bass players, you're catered for as well. And, you know, we do get a lot of bass players will have an active bass, and they'll have a passive bass. So you're not going to have a problem here, all right? Quite easily just change it straight over. So the good news is we've got 6 selectable channels on here, but it's auto scan anyway. So when you arrive at the venue, just turn it on. It will then just find the best channel for you. Now, the good news is, like my expensive system, it uses 5.8 gigahertz digital connection, which will give you the best clarity, no question. All right, that's what the quality products are now using. All right, so definitely a major advantage there. They say it's virtually no latency. Well, I can't distinguish it. I think they talk about 5 milliseconds or something, which is, you can't hear that. It's less than the blink of an eye. Yeah, I can't hear any latency. And like I say, I will do in a minute using this and using an expensive lead, and we'll see if you can actually hear any difference, because I can't, and I've got pretty good ears. All right, they get a bit deaf, but you know, that's my age. Do you know what I mean? All right, now what about working range? Okay, let's talk about 100 foot in plain sight. Well, that's going to cover most venues, that's for sure. Most venues that I play, you know, you're lucky if the actual bar area is 100 foot long and you can get that far past the people. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now then, and as like really, that what a great little case that it comes in, just sticks in your pocket. I believe you can get additional transmitters, so if you wanted to leave another guitar plugged in, but to be honest with you, what's the point? The in out. It's so easy. Another good thing as well is you can actually get to the battery on this. So you know, over the years the batteries may deteriorate or whatever. So I believe you can get these serviced, and they can easily get to that. A lot of these cheaper ones are molded. You can't get to the battery, so they have to throw the whole thing away. So that's a really good point as far as I'm concerned. I come from an age where we used to repair things. And I hope we're going back to that now. I really do. But obviously, you know, the way things have gone, I mean, who knows of a television repairman now, or a television repair person, should I say? It's a trade that really doesn't exist too much anymore, because people, everything's sealed and you just throw it away. Well, you haven't got that with this, so they're actually thinking about the green system. All right, so I'm just going to play a little bit now, and then I'm going to plug that in, and we'll see if you can tell the difference. So we'll start with a clean. So let's have a look. And I don't think there's any difference in losing any of the sustain there. And that's what, as a guitarist, that's really important to me. Okay. So, okay then, guys. Like I say, I feel a bit sick that I paid over £600 for a unit last year, and or beginning of this year actually. And yeah, but there we go. These things, I mean, how do they do it for that money? I really don't know. All I can say is, why are you bothering with a lead? Go and get one of these. Really cool. And also, I know I normally, when I play live, I do wander on one particular song. So, you know, it's great fun to be able to do that. Okay then, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.